So I am waiting in my car right now for a doctor's appointment since we are not allowed in because of COVID. I figured I would talk about the 3 methods of heat transfer, which are conduction, convection, and radiation. I can talk about them all in my car right now since it is a lovely 90-degree day and I'm sweating. So there are 3 methods of heat transfer, which are just basically how heat transfers from one object to another. So the first method I'm going to talk about is conduction. Have you ever gotten in your car or gotten in your parents' car, your friend's car, aunt, uncle, grandparents, anybody's car, and when it was hot out and you accidentally touched the hot metal part of the seatbelt? So that is like the worst. This part of your seatbelt and you accidentally touch it, or if you have leather seats like I do unfortunately, when you get in and it's like burning hot, that's conduction. You are touching something and heat's transferring. The heat is transferring from that object to you. The next method of heat transfer that I'm going to talk about is radiation. So I'm sitting in my car, windows open, well, that window's closed, this window's open, and the sun's coming in. You can see that it's sunny on some parts of my arm and I'm feeling that heat. Well, I'm not touching the sun, so how can I feel that heat on me, right? That is called radiation. So the sun's rays and the sun's energy radiates, and where you're standing near something or you're getting the heat without actually touching it, so it's passed through what's called radiation. So it's passed through like electromagnetic waves. So another example of that is while you're standing by like a fire, you can feel the heat of the fire, right? But you don't have to touch the fire. So that's what radiation kind of is. And the third method of heat transfer is convection. So convection is the movement of particles through liquid or gases. So since I'm hot right now, I'm going to turn on my car and turn on the air. So now the air is blowing through the vents and it's circulating. It's a circulating motion. So the hot air is less dense than the cold air, so the hot air is going to rise, the cold air is going to sink, and it's like a cycle. So that's convection. So for example, it would be when you are boiling water. If you have pasta or ramen noodles, right, you have to boil that water and get it hot, so there's going to be convection currents going on because it's a liquid. And that is my couple-minute speech on the 3 methods of heat transfer while sitting in my car.